TikTok and my followers in social media land. So today we are at a workshop which has been locked down for quite some time. The owner's passed, but we have some machine here, right, that has been used in Jamaica in various industries over the years. And we are now we're asking corporate Jamaica, like those companies like Seprad, Lasco, Wisinco, right, Jamaica Broilers, right, CB Group, anyone who's big company, and also alumni, Old Boiler Fund, was Old Boiler Association, was probably reach out to us, because these machines, we don't want to let them go to scrap heap, right? They can be rehabilitated, and they can be used to train, future engineers from Jamaica, and those engineers can go on, those youngsters can go on and probably try airline mechanic, you name it, just about work in the military, right, So we are asking now who, person who want help, just come on board, and can purchase this machine, and we can put them, some of them can go and solve those high school, and the youngsters learn to train on them. So like Bintil, Stats, KT, right, State, Sentimental Technical, all those high school don't own, you hear them, right? The cement company, until you partner with this company, art institution, the government come in and see what they can do. So we have one of our senior mechanical technician here, engineer now, Mr. Crank. And Mr. Crank is just going to go through and tell you the purpose of the various machines that you have here and what they can do and how they operate. So Mr. Crank, starting off, just we're going to this machine. What is this machine? Tell me what it's for and what it's used for.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Foster. Mr. Foster brought me here to sort of have a look at what we have so that we can refresh our viewers as to where we're going. We have a couple of machines here which, as he said before, we would love to bring in corporate Jamaica for the benefit of helping the younger youths who don't really have a knowledge of the mechanical field and what's going on. And we have some machines here that are obsolete. The owner has died a couple of years now, and they are here, and I see where these machines can be rehabilitated to help a lot of the youngsters in the various industries that we have in Jamaica. So we are asking all the industrial people who owns the factories and have similar machines to touch base with us so that we can connect up and see how we can get some things done. Over here we have this particular machine. I'm not too familiar with the name of it, but I can see what the function is. It is one of those press where you can apply a press tool underneath, which comes out of my field in the tool making, where you can put a press tool underneath a forming tool or a press tool to press and punch out stuff, where you can get some things like that done. So that's one machine we have over here where you can, it's like a press where you can punch out and using a compound tool, which we call a die set, from underneath. So we have this one here. Okay. And then over here we have a horizontal milling machine, which I am fairly familiar with. Horizontal milling machine. It's one of the older type, but I'm sure it can be rehabilitated to do gear cutting, helical milling, flat milling, all types of milling. So the millwright is this baby over here. And in the corner here we have a surface grinder, small surface grinder with a small table. And of course, the surface grinder can do various jobs, flattening the engine head, skimming head and all of that sort of thing. Anything flat, you can grind right over here with the surface grinder.
Okay.
Over here we have another machine, which is the basic saw machine, which is the power saw, they call it. Over here it has the
blade,
big hacksaw, thick hacksaw blade. It oscillates back and forth, and it saws any thick material. You just put it into the vise, clamp it up, turn on the machine with a motor, and it will spin and cut and saw. So you have a power saw over here. Over here we have another drill press, older drill press, which can be adjusted with two tables, one at the bottom and a round table at the middle here. So this is an older drill press that we have right here that, doing drilling functions, putting various types drill in there and drill various holes.
Yeah.
Over here we have lathe. We have lathe which does 3 basic functions: turning, facing, and boring, which is done on the lathe. And of course, you can do thread cutting on the lathe also by setting the settings on it with the various dials. And for those who operate the lathe, you know what can be done on the lathe. We have a smaller lathe, just the same over here. These are very, very important machines. These are not machines that you really
Want to
put
this-
away.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
this is not scrap iron stuff.
Yeah.
These are machines that should be working and helping the youth to have a knowledge of what's going on.
And the country and the whole.
And the country on a whole.
Right.
So, Mr. Prime Minister, if you're watching, want you to touch base with us because we need to enrich heart with some of these machines so we can train some of the youth, probably for the sugar industry, which Mr.
Yeah,
Foster
yeah,
telling
yeah,
me about.
and the bauxite.
Train the bauxite.
Yeah.
We
Probably.
need trained people.
Faulkland.
So we have machines that if you touch base with us here, Mr. Prime Minister, we can get some things going. Over here we have 3 press tool machines that works in the big factories. They are basically similar, but these are the bigger machines that operates the compound tools underneath. Punching, forming tool, you know, Metal Box was one of those companies that used to use some of these machines. I'm not sure of the other companies now that do use them, but we have 3 press tool machines over here, and we need to show you what the press tool look like. Show them the press tool that is designed. This is part of the Toolmakers Institute training where we were trained to read, to design and build the press tools. And right here is the press tool, which is a tool built and put on the machine to do the different functions that you have. And they are basically similar. So we have 3 press tool machines, compound tool.
So come on, So come on here now, Mr.
Right, which we call die set.
Yeah.
And we want Jamaica to know, video in Mr. Video Man, right? We have the die set, the top and bottom area of the die set, and you have the punch and die, which it goes up and come down. And you have the dies down here and the punch up here. And of course, ton force and all of that has to be worked out for this machine to be able to utilize. But tremendous machines. This one and this one. And the other one is pretty much the same.
But a smaller
version.
Right?
But it's basically the same thing with the press tools right here. Wealth of knowledge. Wealth of knowledge.
So we have another one here now.
Another one over here. Wealth of knowledge right here. So we need to be able to pass this information on to the younger youth.
So this one now is the
farming tools, roller presses that rolls and forms metals just the same, right? Over there we have the pedestal grinder, table grinder they call it. We have the pedestal grinder over there, which is the basic machine shop grinder. Just to let you know that we have stuff that we really don't want to.
They just need to clean up and rehabilitate it.
Clean up and rehabilitate it,
right?
And get them going. All right? So we have, and over here now is the compound tool that works on the presses over there. These are the compound tools that you design and build. And we were able to do this at the Toolmakers Institute. We were trained to draw this up, design it, draw it up, and make it in the shop.
So this would be the final exam.
This would be the final exam. Without this, you can't get a toolmaker certificate.
You would have graduated. You would have graduated.
The tool we are talking about is this tool. Compound tool.
Okay.
Not hand tools. Compound tool. And the youths of today don't have a knowledge of what compound tool is. This is a compound tool which we call die set. The whole of this part goes onto the machine. The machine holds onto here and takes it up and down like that. And it does punching in this area and the stuff drop out. Our farming tool. You push a metal through here, through this part. You feel the metal through here and it goes underneath here. And when this comes down, it slides on the pin, which of course you have to make these pins in the machine shop. And the die. Pin and die.
Okay,
Right?
And this part now beside was this one.
The 4-jaw independent chuck. Which goes onto the lathe just the same. So we don't want to.
Please go ahead. I believe we never mentioned these drill presses now.
These are table presses. For all the mechanical, auto mechanic people who press out bushing, This is a perfect
Bearings and
machine.
so on?
Bearings
Like
and
that.
bushing. This is a
Yeah.
perfect press,
Okay, yeah.
rotating
Yeah.
and pressing out whatever you need to press out. So lovely machine.
Yeah. This one now.
Lovely machine is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same. It's
Yeah.
just like a press.
So working order.
Yes.
And these things last forever, you know.
These
machines
things last forever. They're manual, but they last forever. You can't see them anywhere anymore.
Yeah.
So this is knowledge that you really need.
All right. And we have a drill
the
press.
cable drill press.
Right?
Right here.
Operate by
So,
electricity.
corporate Jamaica, you need to reach out to us.
Yeah.
We're just doing our best to let you know what's going
All
on.
right. Yeah. So we have some small and tool here now too.
Small and
Tool,
tools in the cabinet. We
yeah.
just went through a couple of them.
You like a tap and die?
But taps and dies
right?
and
yeah.
odd leg calipers,
Yeah.
outside caliper, inside
Caliper,
caliper.
right.
We have twist drills of various sizes. You know, sharpening of the twist drill at the angle. All of that knowledge we need to be able to pass on. To the young guys.
Yeah. So we can,
So we're gonna put it back to Mr. Foster and make him finish off the video. But we just want to encourage you to touch base with us.
Yeah, well, we as a machine, sometimes have to do some welding, right? So we have a back
and we have gauge. We have the welding gauge in there. We have the welding tip inside of it. Right. And so there's a lot of knowledge that we can pass on. So back over to you, Mr. Foster.
Yeah, so as I said, we're just reaching out to corporate Jamaica, right? The training institution, right? And those old boys, those alumni, you know, kind of was there. Some of those old boys, some prominent high school, right? And you know, this now will help another generation.
Yes, definitely.
So they'll just concentrate on the sport and entertainment alone, because going forward, what we are doing here, it is AI proof, right? And Elon Musk and Bill Gates, they said it. They said that eventually it's 3 or 4 days, or 3 day or 2 day week, person can start to work. And we need first can start a metal work and then go on to be an industrial machinist or mechanical engineer, mechanical technician. You can start to work on the military hardware and things like that, and even in the airline industry, because you know a airline mechanic, right? A plane mechanic are very, that's a specialist job. Right. So now we just youngsters out there, as I said, and corporate Jamaica. Right. This is our opportunity, whatever you can do to help. Right. The last call, the DNG and so forth, all those companies, expanding and so forth. Right. This is it. Cement company. We are in the east here now. Cement company, flour mill. Right. These are the, the persons who train from what we are doing now, eventually now. We're going to work into those industry instead of so we don't want to send abroad for people to work, right?
No.
We have right, so
we have to build Jamaica.
Right? So that's what it is. So Mr. Cronk, this appreciate your time out again. You take a time out, right? This was and we're looking forward to work with you, and other things and so forth. So this is it for this video. So corporate Jamaica, come on board.
Yes.
All the training institution, art.
Yes, with Mr. Foster.
Art, art, the university, UTech. You have it, right?
Yeah.
Right, that is it, right? So that's
some knowledge to share. So touch base with Mr. Foster.
All right, all right. So that's not for that video now, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the next